How's it going, everybody? So the season is actually already coming to an end for ladder. I had no idea it was literally about to end. We got kind of caught up in the 20-win challenge grind that I didn't even think about ladder at all. So there's 2 days left in the season. We need to start pushing up right now. This guy looks like he's playing at Piggies. Oh, by the way, I'm copying opponent's deck every single game and taking it as my own. So we'll see what happens with this. Probably going to get quite a variety of archetypes since this meta is pretty diverse. I will say that, you can hate on the balanced team if you want, but I think that the meta diversity is definitely better this season than it's been in quite a while. So I'm going to go for the Ghost on top of this. If there was a balance to Evo Ghost, the meta would actually be, like, unironically pretty solid in terms of one of the better metas of all time, in my opinion. He's got Royal Hog Cycle. I think this is an interesting matchup. I'm not sure how to play this, actually, with RG. I'm not much of an RG player, but I thought it's the best deck in the game right now, so what better deck to start off the video with than this one? Hunter actually gets a splash on tower right there. I'm going to just go... he doesn't have Cannon in Cycle. Is RG the bridge a bad play? I'm going to go RG the back. I think this is a fine play. He goes for the Ice Spirit opposite lane. That's completely fine. Also, the World Finals are going on today. Well, they just finished for the most part today, and I know there's like 2 more days. It's pretty exciting. Like, World Finals is always one of the hypest times for Clash Royale. Of course, you can just see like just everyone's like top level, all the best players, and it's like, dude, holy smokes, it makes you want to play Clash, like, genuinely. But just gonna go for the Barbell on top of this right here, and that's good. Ghost should take out the Archer Queen, which is pretty solid. Does it go invisible again? He goes for the Skellies, unfortunately. That's what I've been noticing a lot, is that the Ghost, if it can get that second invisibility off, you pretty much just win the game automatically. So good players have been pretty much doing everything, even if it causes them to overcommit, to make sure the Ghost doesn't get that second little invisibility cloak and then pop 2 more Guardians with it. So it's been an interesting meta, just trying to figure out how to beat the Evo Ghost for a lot of people, including myself. But anyways, I wanted to say thank you for all the kind words yesterday. I haven't read too many of the comments just because, whenever you post something like that, you kind of have a lot of anxiety with it, and you're like, well, I don't really want to look at what people are going to say. It's going to affect my mood. So I just decided to not really look for a while, but I'll probably look here pretty soon at some point. Anyways, he's going to go Queen into my RG, which is a bit annoying. I don't really have a great response to the Queen. The one thing about RG with Fireball and no Monk is that cards like the Archer Queen can just kind of ruin your game. He does go for the delivery on the right. That's going to be, yeah, just like I said, the Queen going crazy. I'm actually going to go Fireball on the Cannon. This is pretty aggressive. I don't know if it's worth it. We should get 1 shot right here, I think. Maybe no shots. Wow, really good defense by him. This guy's locked in, so we need to lock in too. I'm going to go E-Spirit like this, make sure that doesn't do anything crazy. And yeah, I think we should be chilling. No damage from that Queen. Ooh, it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a little bit hard for me to figure out a way to get the RG on tower. I think the method is definitely RG the back, but I have to find a way to actually get them to the tower and not just, they get stuck at the bridge and the Queens get infinite value. Same with the cannons and whatnot and the skeletons. He does have Evo Ice Spirit, which is kind of interesting. Usually you see this deck with Evo Skellies. I'm going to Fireball that Queen and the cannon. I think it's the right play in this situation because I can just go for the E-Spirit like this, and then he has to pop the ability early. That's really good. I'm going to Barbell here. Royal Ghost. That Queen should die to my Ghost, hopefully. I hope so, dude. Please? Okay, nice. I'm going to go Royal Ghost on his other Queen like this, and he's going to be forced to defend both sides still. Hold on, that Evo... Oh, if I could have predicted that Evo Ice with my Skellies, that would have been a lot more damage. We only get, what, 2 shots here? I'll take 2 shots, though. Definitely better than nothing. And we just need to keep doing the same thing. Pretty much rinse and repeat in this matchup. I think just keep making sure we don't sell on any defensive abilities right here. It's also hard for him to get any damage because I do have the Ghost, the Fireball, and the Barb Barrel for the Piggies. Holy smokes! Let me not lose to this Archer Queen. That would be ideal. Okay, that was a little bit sketchy, but we're good. That's going to be fine. I think we just RG the back again. Yeah, I'm going to go RG the bridge, actually. This is kind of a weird play, but I think it's a decent one. That is a pretty good Evo Cannon by him. I'm going to go Evo Ghost on the right-hand side, and now he has a lot to deal with on both lanes. I'm going to Fisherman for the delivery. Okay, perfect. Skelly's like this, just to be a nuisance, and he has to go for a log. That was really good defense again by him right here. Dang, it's going to be a close game. This guy is really focused, and this isn't even that high up on ladder right now, so it surprises me to see someone like this, I guess, locked in. That's going to kill the Queen. Maybe we can get a few RG shots. That Evo Ice Spirit is coming in super duper clutch for the opponent right now. Yeah, wow, look at the value that just got. Let's go Fisherman again. He's probably going to go for a Queen once more. 47 seconds left. How do we break through here? You know what? I'm going to go E-Spirit like this. I'm going to go for my Ghost. Make sure the Queen dies. And then I'm just going to go for 38 seconds. I'm going to go Fisherman like this to make sure the Queen doesn't do anything crazy. Go for my RG the back. We have just enough time for RG, 2 RG pushes. So I think that is what we're going to go for here. So 30 seconds, plenty of time, No need to rush. We've got all day. I'm going to go Skellies like this. Nice prediction on the Royal Hogs right there. Barbarian Barrel as well. I'm going to RG as soon as I can. Kind of an overcommit on the Earthquake. Hold on a second. That Earthquake might be what we needed to break through right here. I'm going to go for the Fireball in this cannon. Instantly make sure my RG goes on tower. Come on, Evo Ice. Nice. We predicted predict the Evil Ice this time with the Skellies, and that prediction might actually win us the game. Holy cow. I think we got it. We just need a few more shots from the RG and then Fireball because he's going to Earthquake my tower. And wow, what a comeback right there. Whew, that was a sweaty game. You know, if I didn't predict that Evo Ice Spirit, we had absolutely zero chance of winning that game. But yeah, very nice way to start it. And now we got to take his Royal Hog Cycle deck and pop it into our deck slot and get into a match. Let's get it. So this deck, the Royal Hog Cycle one, is one that really just fell off the face of the planet. It seems, I mean, there's still a couple people using it, but the amount of usage it gets compared to maybe like 6 months ago, even like a year ago, is just so low. And I'm not sure exactly what happened besides the champion. I guess the champion being broken with 3-card cycle is that crazy and that good in this game that it literally impacts a deck with, like, literally can completely make a deck fall off or make a deck super strong, you know, and there's no in between. So that's kind of what happened. This guy's not playing anything. So, I mean, I could just go, I guess I could just go pigs, but I really don't want to go pigs in case he has like a freaking like easy counter to it. I'm going to go for the delivery at the bridge. I think also this meta is kind of bad for Royal Hogs just by themselves, but maybe next season with the Evo Piggies, of course, coming out, this could be a decent deck in the game. We'll definitely give it a shot. He's got E-Giant with Valk and Bowler. Oof. This is going to be a pretty tough matchup for us to win, I would say. We do get a good start right here, though, about 1,000 damage lead, but, you know, E-Giant, Bowler, Lightning, he's got a good counter to my Piggies. He's got a great counter to my Archer Queen with the Lightning spell. It's going to be a struggle. We're going to pretty much have to just outplay him. I would definitely rather have the Evo Skellies, I think, in this matchup, just because you can get Evo Skellies on to defend the Bowler really easily, and it's like a +4 trade. So I think that's the only reason really why I would want that. But he's got Baby Dragon Evo as well. Yeah, pretty much the meta deck from him right here. I'm going to go for the Archer Queen up top right here. You know what? I'm going to go for the Queen, then go for the Pigs, predict his Lightning right now, and then go Ice Spirit too. Okay, wait, this could be good. He just Lightninged. Oh, he goes for a Goblin Hut. Dang. Yeah, low-key, he's going to NATO to King Tower now. That was not even a good Pigs. I guess you would think on paper, wow, holy smokes, that Goblin Hut actually cleaned up everything. And second of all, I thought on paper, like, you know, that'd be a good play since I, you know, was up a bunch of Elixir right there, or at least like 3 Elixir or something. But thinking about it now, like, it was just a bad idea to do that in the first place. I should have just put my Queen up top like I was going to originally and not tried to do any dumb mind games, because now look where we got ourselves. I'm going to go for the Queen potentially at the bridge, though. Actually, no, let me chill. You know what? I'm going to go Queen the bridge. Why not? I'm going to go Pigs to the right. Nice. Good timing like this. Okay, wait. This actually might have won us the game. We got a little bit lucky. He has no NATO in cycle, so I'm going to pop the ability. Wait a second. This was actually so good. He's going to E-Giant the right. That's like low-key game over. And I think that we honestly got a bit lucky, but sometimes you need a bit of luck in a matchup where you know you have a clear disadvantage. He's going to Lightning this cannon probably right here. There it is. I'm going to go for the Queen down low. He's going to pop the Tornado here probably. I'm going to go for this and then go for the Ice Spirit like this. Go for the ability on the Queen. Oh, what a defense. Let's freaking go. Skellies to block the Bowler, and nice. That was very, very, very clean right there. He had to make a lot of negative Elixir trades with that Lightning and stuff, and that Tornado didn't even take out the Archer Queen, and now we are absolutely in business. I'm going to pre-log for his E-Giant right here. Go for my Queen in the back. Nice. We do get the E-Giant there. Pop the ability instantly, then go cannon like this, and he does not have nearly enough Elixir to defend everything, like, or to take out everything on my defense, and that's going to be GG. So really well played right there. We kind of just controlled the match after we got a bit lucky with that Archer Queen at the bridge the second he put a Boulder down, but you know what? I'll take those. Sometimes you need that in your life. Okay, so this deck, you know, probably the only argument you could have for Royal Giant not being the best deck in the meta is actually Electro Giant, which is crazy to think about because E-Giant was not even good like maybe 3 months ago. So it's really cool to see how these balance changes. Okay, really. Golem first play. But it's cool to see how the balance changes have just like shaken up the meta, and there's new decks in the meta. This is probably the best deck without Evo Ghost, I would say, definitely. But he's going to go Night Witch. All right, so literally Golem the back first play, then Night Witch behind. Love to see that. I mean, I could just, I guess, E-Giant into this. I'm going to go, yeah, I'm going to E-Giant into this because I feel like if I don't, then this Night Witch is going to cook me. So I think that's good. Maybe the Baby Dragon. Okay, wait, I might have sold with that Tornado placement. Yeah, I should have NATO'd to, like, pull the Baby Dragon into my E-Giant way more, because now I'm in a bad spot, and my E-Giant really didn't do anything against the Baby Dragon, and the Baby Dragon's like just putting in work over here, as well as that Golem just hammering my tower. I'm gonna Barber like this. Yikes. Okay, definitely not a good defense to start this game. I didn't really know what to do. I kind of put myself in a bad spot right there, but it's all good. I mean, we can still come back. E-Giant's a very high comeback potential type of deck. You know, we don't have to worry too much about, like, you know, getting overwhelmed when we have such good defensive units, especially when I can get to my Evolution Valkyrie for the Golem pushes. That'll be super nice, because maybe I want him to burn my Tornado and stuff like that. He does go for the Barbell, so I'm going to go Valk to make sure we take no damage, and that should be absolutely okay. There's the Night Witch at the back. He's probably going to just Golem the bridge again. So we pretty much have two options. It's either fully commit to this defense, or we're just trying tower trade. I'm going to fully commit to defense, I think, here. I don't really know if we can stop this push, but I think Bowler and him having, like, no elixir should be pretty much enough. I'm going to go Baby Dragon on 0 here to help DPS down this Night Witch as well, and the Golem too. And I think, you know, fingers crossed, that should be enough to hopefully stop the Night Witch before it gets to tower. Wow, it actually does get to my tower. That's kind of absurd, but it's all good. Bowler's going to clean up that Golem for the most part, and you know what? This could have been a lot worse of a situation. We are still down a ton, and it's definitely in a bad position, but I think we could still come back if I played well. I'm going to go E-Giant the bridge on the right-hand side. He actually tanks that entire Baby Dragon and goes for the defensive Knight. I'm going to Lightning this instantly. I think it's pretty aggressive, but I think we need to start playing like pretty much all in at the bridge type of gameplay if we are going to have any chance of winning this matchup from this position. So I think it's a good matchup, honestly, but I just got a bad start. Let's go for the Valkyrie at the bridge. I'm going to go Bowler at the bridge too, because I need to stay aggressive here. I cannot allow him to Golem again, or it's like pretty much just GG's, right? Let's go for the NATO like this, get the Bowler on tower, hopefully, or at least, you know, force him to play more cards. That's fine, I guess. Let's go. 20 seconds left. I think we just Baby Dragon low, take some damage here on the right-hand side. He goes for a Barbell the back. I'm not sure why he's playing so passive all of a sudden. I feel like he's kind of throwing a little bit. Let's go for the Goblin Huts like this. He might Lightning that. I wouldn't be surprised if he does go for the Lightning. Let's Valk to block the Baby Dragon. Okay, not too shabby. And you know what? Not a bad spot. He does go for the Lightning on defense right there, so we can just pretty much fully reset, go for a Bowler in the center, and then maybe even E-Giant the bridge potentially. He doesn't have a building, so I guess we could use that in our advantage. It is a little bit hard to break through if he does have all enough elixir to defend, of course, because he's got like high DPS-ish units with the Lumberjack, the Knight, even the Night Witch can do some decent DPS with the Baby Dragon too. But I'm gonna go NATO like this, keep that Baby Dragon off my Baby Dragon for a second, get more belches than him. It sounds weird saying that, but that's the correct term, low-key. Let's go E-Giant the bridge into this Baby Dragon. I think we're fine. I've got my Lightning as well as soon as I can. He's gonna Lumberjack this. Yeah, okay. Now we Lightning, get the Lumberjack off the map, and get some huge damage right here. He has to go for a last second tornado, and I think he's pretty much done for. You know, we just need, what, 2 more lightnings, and he needs to really go for a Golem at the bridge if he wants any chance of winning, or he has to try and lightning cycle, which is really, really, really risky because I can Bowler the bridge and tornado and stuff. I'm going to go Goblin Hut. I'm assuming he's going to try and lightning cycle. What if I pull his Baby Dragon out of range with my NATO? Is that a good play? I think it could be. What? Oh, he goes for a Golem at the bridge opposite lane. I did not expect that. That is probably the last play I would have expected right here. Let's go for the Bowler down low. Wow, that caught me so off guard, genuinely. Let's go for the Baby Dragon evolution, slow everything down and speed up my units as well, and I think we should have this game fingers crossed in the bag. Really, really, I would say terrible lightning by him right there, because now he can't, you know, he can't break through for sure, and my Baby Dragon surviving. Look at the Valk evolution and the Baby Dragon evolution getting so much value together, and I can just go E-Giant like this, and then go ahead and NATO his Lumberjack to the King Tower, and that should be GG's. He goes for a Desperation Barbell, but too little too late, and we are going to secure the victory right there. So well played, nice comeback, nice. After grabbing his Golem deck, I would say this Golem deck is a little bit off meta. You definitely don't really run Evo Knight with Lumberjack and no evolution. Definitely interesting version, but we'll see how it works. Maybe we'll have some success with it. I have no idea, but just gonna cycle my Knight the back. This guy has Baby Dragon, so it could be E-Giant again probably. Been facing tons of that. I'm actually just gonna Golem straight up. This is pretty dumb, but like, you know, I don't have good options in my hand. I mean, I could Tornado or something weird, but I think Goleming in the back is fine as long as he doesn't have a great response for this, especially if he is playing E-Giant, which it looks like he might be. It could be also P.E.K.K.A with Baby Dragon and Ghost. I don't have the greatest hand. I guess we could just NATO to King Tower in a few seconds here once this Ghost gets close to my tower to get the King Tower activation. Not too shabby. I'm going to go Night Witch. Oh, he's also got Mini P.E.K.K.A, but he's got Zappies, one of the best counters to Golem in the game. Especially when you have Lightning, right? Because Lightning does nothing against Zappies, and it's always really hard to break through them. I've been hearing people talk about how good the Zappies are and how much they need to nerf, and I'm like, you know what? It feels like they're not even that broken. They're just so broken in some situations where you can't get to them, and I guess maybe that does make them broken in retrospect, but that's fine right here. We're down like 1,000 damage. Not ideal, definitely, but we actually have even damage on both of our towers, which is kind of cool. Let's go Knight the back left. I really don't know what to do to defend a Golem here. We have Lumberjack. We have Baby Dragon. That's all right, I guess. I'm going to Golem the bridge. I feel like we don't have many options. He's probably going to go Zappies again on top of that whenever he gets back around to them. I think he is back to them now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he is. I'm just going to Baby Dragon. We pretty much have to tower trade. Like, I don't see how we're going to stop his Golem push as well as get, you know, like somehow take his tower and stop his Golem at the same time. So we got to make a decision to do one or the other. I'm going to go Lumberjack the right. I lied to you all. I'm going to go for the Lumberjack since he played Mini P.E.K.K.A. The reason I did this on the right-hand side is because if I played Lumberjack into this push that he has, or that defense that he has on the other side, it's going to completely get wiped out, and I would get no damage, and then I would lose my tower still. So it's, you know what, at least I saved my tower. He has to defend the lumberjack, which is not too bad for me. I guess we're in an okay spot. Maybe we can tower trade later on in this match. I'm going to go barbarian, barrel down low for this baby dragon, and go night witch to back left. He's going to evo ghost the bridge. Let's go knight. I don't want to sack my tower because he's going to get multiple guardians, and I'd probably get 3 crowns, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want that to happen. So let's go for the golem at the bridge in front of this night witch right here. I think this is fine. He does go for the zappies early. Let's get the baby dragon down, I think, here. Let's go for the baby dragon now. I'm going to go for the tornado like this to hopefully get some splash with this baby dragon. Not too shabby. I could maybe lightning. Nah, Golem's going to connect, though, I think, and give me some death damage, which I will definitely take. It doesn't give me death damage. You got to be trolling. Okay, I'm going to lightning this. All right, we do get a zappy in there as well, which is not too shabby. The Golem gets on tower. We get some decent damage. We have to predict this Golem. It's the only way. He's going to Golem the bridge. Let's predict it with my Knight Lumberjack right now. Prediction, please, please, please. Okay, nice. We actually do get that. Let's go for the baby dragon, slow down the Golem, and speed up my troops. Hold on a second. That prediction might have saved the game. We have to NATO this because I have to kill the skeleton dragons for sure, and I think we're in a fine situation here. You know what? Do I just go on the bridge? He has zappies, though, is the only thing, and mini P.E.K.K.A. I mean, I'm gonna do it. Hopefully this can just get to tower and give me one shot. He's gonna zappies. Oh gosh. How do we do this? He's gonna mini P.E.K.K.A. Bro, the zappies are so good against the golem. It's actually insane. Let's go knight to back. I gotta lightning this as soon as we can, I think, to get the mini P.E.K.K.A. and a few zappies off the map. You know what? I just need a little bit of damage, please. Oh gosh. Wait, golem, go! Nice! We're gonna get the golemite. Wait, that's actually 1 lightning range. I'm not even trolling. That golemite death damage might have just won us the game. If we can stop this push right here, then we win the game because I can lightning 1 time. Let's go for the late tornado like this. Go for the barbarian barrel. We cannot let his golem hit my tower. He's gonna lightning, so I'm gonna wait a second, then go for my evo knight like this. Please, come on! We have to stop this golemite. We actually did it, guys. Oh my gosh. And now we can lightning his tower. What a win right there. That was kind of a crazy game. Let's make sure we don't lose to the zappies block. I don't even know if they'd stop that, but nice win right there. Wow, what a sweaty one, but we'll take that for sure. Okay, so this version of Golem feels a little bit more, I guess, in tune with the meta. Zappies, Baby Dragon Evo, you know, Royal Ghost, of course, can't forget that. Has a little bit of an interesting build, but, you know, it's pretty strong right now. Has a lot of good matchups as well. He's going to have Inferno Dragon, so it could be pretty much anything in the game. iDrag is a pretty versatile card, I would say. I'm going to go Zappies to back. It makes me think either Graveyard or Lava, usually. Okay, he does go for that at the bridge, so that answers our question pretty quickly. I hope he doesn't have Fireball, or I kind of just put myself in a terrible situation. Looks like he probably doesn't have Fireball, so I'm a little bit lucky in that aspect, but Skeleton Dragons plus Zappies are a great counter to Lava Hound. He says well played as well. We get some good Zappy chip on that other side. I'm just going to go for the Ghost in the back once we do hit 10. I could go Ghost the bridge, excuse me, but I'd rather go in the back and reset right here. He's got Skeleton Dragons as well, so kind of an interesting Lava Hounds variant from him. I'm assuming he has arrows only as his only spell if he didn't have a fireball, right? He could have lightning, but that'd be so expensive that I think that's probably not what's happening. He does have the guards, of course, for that. Unfortunately, my mini P.E.K.K.A. does die, so it doesn't provide any pressure. But this baby dragon's going to force out the Inferno Dragon. I think he's probably not going to go Lava Hound at the bridge on 0. That would be a little bit too aggressive. He kind of learned from his... I don't know if it's a mistake, but, like, he learned my deck from the first push, and now he's like, you know, let me chill for a bit. I unfortunately do have to go Skeleton Dragons on this because I don't have a good counter to it in my hands that's any cheaper. So that sucks a little bit, but it's okay. I can just go Zappies the back once we do hit 10, get around to our Evos as fast as possible. That's kind of the goal here. Once we get to Evo Ghost and we have Evo Baby Dragon next up, I think we can make a pretty nasty push. You know what? Right here, I am tempted to Golem the bridge because he has no cage in cycle, but I'm just going to go Ghost the back left and take my time. Absolutely no need to rush. We have plenty of time. You know, we just need one good Golem push and maybe even a good lightning to finish off this game. And I don't think he can really break through if I play good defense. So I'm going to go for the Golem in the back right here. I've got, you know, Baby Dragon Evo for defense if we really need it, but I'd like to hypothetically play this on offense. He does go Lava Hound same lane. He does have the Evo Cage next up in hand, so I need to be a little bit careful of that. Let's go Baby Dragon like this. There's the iDrag. How are we going to kill this Evo Cage? I'm going to wait and see if I can get a lightning on the cage and the iDrag. That could be pretty massive right here. Wait, can I get that? I think I can. No, I can't. I have to lightning this iDrag, which really sucks. Yeah, and now he goes for the, you know, the cage is going to grab my Golem. So that actually really didn't work out how I wanted it to. I was hoping he would put them in the same lightning tile radius, but unfortunately that didn't happen. It's okay, though. We're still in a fine spot. Golem still gets a bit of damage. I'm not going to complain. Let's go Evo Ghost to back like this. 28 seconds left in regulation. How do we break through here? I think we go for the Baby Dragon like this. I could maybe mini P.E.K.K.A. the bridge. I'm going to mini P.E.K.K.A. the right side. I know he has guards, but he's going to have to guards or something on that Ghost. So now he's in a very awkward spot. That Ghost is going to be annoying. I'm going to lightning this Valk to get off the map as soon as I can. Okay, come on. Get their Ghost, and Baby Dragon's on tower 2. As long as we don't lose our tower here on this push, that was the right play. Let's go Skelly Drags early. He does arrows. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're fine. We have Baby Dragon too, as soon as I can to make sure the Skeleton Dragon and the Lava Hounds don't do anything too crazy. And we are absolutely floating. He lightnings, misses the Baby Dragon. Pretty big mistake right there. And now we just need one good Golem lightning push, or even no Golem, honestly. I'm gonna go Ghost like this and then just wait for a good lightning potentially. Let's go mini pack of the bridge, force out the Valk, and then lightning the Valkyrie, the Eye Drag, and the tower. Really good at value right there. He does have the guards, of course, so we're not gonna get tower down, but plenty of time. A minute 37 left. We just need 2 lightnings to finish off this game, or, you know, if he goes for one bad lava, maybe we could try and punch him real quick at the Golem at the bridge. I'm gonna go Skeleton Dragons the back and take my time, though. You know what? No, I shouldn't go Golem. He has Cage Evo. I definitely don't want to throw the game. Let's go Ghost like this to force out some Elixir. That actually should splash everything. Yeah, Baby Dragon putting in work. Let's go Zappies like this as well, and Ghost does get countered by the Cage, but on the flip side of things, like, he doesn't really have any way to break through my Zappies, so we can just pretty much protect him, and look at the value they get. They just sit on the map for so long. It's why they're probably a top 5 card in the game right now, which is crazy because they didn't even really get that much of a buff. I think they got a slight buff a couple seasons ago, but now they are just kind of running through the meta like it's nothing. Let's go Lightning, get back to one more Lightning to finish off the game, and then just go Evo, Ghost to bridge, Barbarian Barrel, and that's going to do it right there. He says good game, gives up with the Cage to back. Yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, enjoy the Butch clip at the end, and have a good rest of your day. Yeah, peace.